Hello everyone, Reid Abedeen with Safeguard Investment Advisory Group. We're a registered investment advisory firm. Here we've been helping pre and retirees now for over 2 decades. Primary focus is to make sure you are a more informed consumer. So my topic today is one that I get asked often. Reid, I've got this retirement account, I saved my money, I'm approaching the required minimum distribution age. What do I do now? So first of all, for those of you who are unaware of this, RMDs, which stands for required minimum distribution, it happens when someone turns 72 years of age, where the government is going to force you to pull a percentage of your retirement accounts every single year. Now, is that a good thing? Can be if you're going to enjoy it and spend it. But what is the impact of that? So we're going to talk about that today and make you aware of some things to look out for so that it will not impact you tax-wise too negatively. I want you to think of your retirement accounts as a business. So when we start out, we put money aside in our 401ks, retirement accounts, 403bs. Now, we are business partners with the government, because the money we place in there, we are not reporting on our income taxes. So the government says, gosh, you know what? We are participants in this business we're building here. And the government wants us to grow it as much as humanly possible. You say, well, this sounds great, but what is your share when I withdraw this money? And the government says, well, we're not sure. We'll let you know when you start pulling it out. Yes, that's how retirement accounts work, because it's based on your income taxes. So the more money you are earning, the higher tax you're paying percentage-wise. Now that you've accumulated this money to the age of 72, the government forces you to pull in the first year almost 4%. It's actually 3.91% of your total IRAs you must pull in the first year. Now, let's just say you didn't need the money. Where do you think that money is added to? It's added to your income taxes. So I want you to consider this. Every year, that percentage is going to rise. So the first year is 3.91%. The second year is 4.05%. The third is at 4.2%, and so on and so on. So assuming your accounts grow by those percentages, the amount of money you're pulling out is increasing, which also means that your taxes are going to go up. So I want you to consider some things here. First of all, make sure that your money is not all placed in the markets, because your required minimum distribution is based on your balance December 31st. Assuming I have $100,000 in my IRA, December 31st of the prior year, and it's all in the market, if the market drops 15%, my balance is $85,000, I still have to pull 3.91% of 100. Now that's a big challenge, because I don't want to sell as the markets are going down, but the government is going to force me to do it. Because if I do not take my RMD, my penalty is 50%. Yes, 50%. Here's what we think you should consider. Making sure your portfolio is balanced to deal with required minimum distribution. One of the biggest mistakes I see is people will just invest it in the market and they'll say, well, I'll just take my RMDs from it. You need to make sure that your growth is not being pulled every year. So you need to design something that is, a portion of it is safe to deal with the RMD, and the portion of it is dealt in growth for longer term. The other thing that you need to consider is if you have charitable donations, rather than taking the RMD and then writing a check to your charity, have the institution cut the check to the charity. This will save you a lot of money in taxes also. Another thing to consider is Roth conversions. Now, you can't do the conversions on the RMD, but you can do beyond, depending on your tax situation. One of the things, in order for you to be an informed consumer, you need to be aware of the downsides, because if ultimately you make an investment choice and it is a poor one, the consumer is the one who pays the price, not the institution, not the advisor. If you want to get more information, if you have any questions, click the link below. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you on our next video.